a Shavasana, something that works for you, of course. Okay, give yourself a little movement as you come down, right? Just making sure the back knows what we're doing. Let's send those legs out nice and wide, okay? And the arms anywhere out beside you here. I'm gonna just wiggle to flatten my shoulder blades beneath me. Of course, close your eyes. Right? The chin is slightly towards you, using your fingertips or just rocking the head to bring it in. So we want to feel length from the tailbone up to the crown of your head. Just being mindful kind of that length within you. We start to shift the breath to a controlled breathing. And we start to create some length in the breath. And we kind of appreciate just how quickly the body can start to respond to that switch of the breath. And just, always a reminder, whatever we're doing on the mat is really just practice for life. So, we can take those deep breaths here on the mat and we can let the body respond. We can do that at any time. It doesn't have to be just in your yoga practice. So, deep breath in, okay, letting your body move with the breath, giving it that freedom, and your exhale, softening where you are. So let the body become heavy. And we just hold here as we start to bring our thoughts here to this moment as well. Okay, we let go of expectations, okay, and kind of what we're expecting to do, what we're expecting things to look like, results we're expecting, outcomes, we just let go of all of it. Okay, but what we are going to focus on is being right here, right now. That's all that matters. It's how we are feeling, how we are moving, how we are breathing in this moment. Separate yourself from your thoughts. The world collapsing, the world collapsing. Hearing the sound of your own breath as a guide here home to yourself. The world collapsing, the world collapsing. I think I hear the world collapsing. Trying to take this focus with us throughout our time on our mats. Let's rock the head from side to side and start to roll the wrists and the ankles. Just noticing how they're moving, noticing the sounds they might be making. That's okay. Just big circles with the wrists and ankles. Switch your direction, rolling opposite direction. Point the toes, reach the fingers, press out through the heels, press out through the palms. Just back and forth here. Okay, knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for being right where you are, right here on your mat. Let's rock the knees back and forth. The knees walk away from you, and then the knees walk closer in towards you. Back and forth. Noticing what we're carrying in the lower back into the mid back here. And then we're just gonna let the knees fall in towards us. Now your hands are just they're not gonna squeeze the knees, they're just gonna add a bit of weight. So just let the hands rest onto the shin or the knees, and just let yourself kind of witness that little bounce of the knees with the breath. Okay, your inhale, they move away, of course, your exhale, they just come back down towards you. So we're not squeezing, we're just adding some weight with the hands, witnessing the breath, create a bit of movement here. Breath, if you can, is going to continue to move in and out through the nose the whole time you're on your practice if possible. Just gives us greater control over our breathing. And then butterfly circles. Now I'm just going to move in one direction, one full circle, and then reverse all the way around in the opposite direction. So full circle around, and then switching full circle in the opposite direction. All right, one more time, rolling those knees. And now we're squeezing the knees gently towards the shoulders. So the knees are apart. We're gonna pull so the arms are active. Try to bring those knees a little closer. Take a deep breath in right here. Stay as you exhale. Perfect. All right, let's let go of the hands. Bring the knees together. Let your arms rest out in a T position. We're gonna rock the knees from side to side, looking to, twist. We also use our obliques, our abdominals, to control the movement. So the knees to the left, right? You're gonna squeeze the belly button to the spine as the knees come to center, and then the knees can go to the right, and then we squeeze the belly button as we come to center. So just back and forth. The belly relaxes to the side, we squeeze to center. So it doesn't have to be fast. We want to just make that connection more than we want to kind of squeeze back and forth here. So this, the belly relaxes to the side, squeeze. You can go as far over as you're comfortable. If you really need settle, you can let the knees go right to the floor. Okay, we're going to do a few more to each side here. So we're twisting, right? Waking up the back. We're also heating up our core, warming up our abdominals, our back muscles. We're not doing this with the face. Remember, the face is relaxed, the face is neutral here. Try to keep your shoulders on the mat if you can. Let's do one more to each side. We're going to come back to center, healing head, shoulders up, reaching forward to grab onto your knees, your ankles, or your feet, rounding the upper back, breathing as you stay. As you exhale, we're going to come down into our happy baby. So if you want, your hands can stay where they are, or they can lower to hold onto your ankles or your back of your knees. Okay, we're going to rock from side to side here to say hello to our hamstrings, our inner thighs. Notice again the breath here. Has it shifted? Has it changed? Can we make that connection to lengthen out your breath? Okay. From your happy baby, right? We're at center. We're going to go back into our curl forward, just like we were. So you're going to bring the feet together. We're going to bring the knees together. We're going to curl up, rounding the upper back. Deep breath in, and exhale again. Back into your happy baby. Pause and stillness in your happy baby here. So again, your hands, wherever they're holding on, they're just heavy, just adding weight here in this pose. On your exhale, let's release our grip, bringing those knees in towards the chest. We're going to create a little bit of momentum here. We're going to come into our, we did it a couple weeks ago, that shoulder stand and our boat. So you're going to work at getting a little bit of momentum, rocking on the back. You can use your hands. Okay, you're going to roll back onto the shoulders, lift the hips, come up, hold in your boat. Okay, and again, round the back. Lift up onto the shoulders, rolling back into your boat. And we're going to do about 3 more. Lift into your boat. Okay, now your hands can be pressing into your shoulder stand. Okay, they can be holding the floor in your boat, okay, or floating the hands the whole time. Back into your boat. And let's do 1 more. Lifting up. And we're in our boat. Pause here. Coming back down towards the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's release. Full body stretch. Point the toes forward, reaching up overhead. And exhale again. Both knees in towards the chest. Coming into our yogi bicycle. A little where I've landed on my mat here. Okay, the right knee stays in towards us. Let's send the left leg away from us. Now, you can, use the hands, right? Elbows open, tips of the fingers to the ears, or the hands can stay beside you. Okay, you can also rotate left elbow to the right knee, switching, or just staying in center. And we're gonna move, breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head and shoulders come down, moving back into our boat shoulder stand. So lift the hips, roll forward, pause in your boat. We're going to do for 5. Lift the shoulders, or lift up onto the shoulders, into your boat. Rolling, lifting, back into your boat. Take your time, but you don't have to go in my rhythm here. Lifting, back up, find that ball, and it rolling, and into your boat. Coming down for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. Okay, let the belly relax, let the back arch, and then bringing the knees back in towards the chest here, of course. Moving into our yogi bicycles again. Hold the left knee this time. Choose the position of your hands. Let the right leg extend. Maybe rotate if that felt good. And switching. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head and shoulders come down. Squeeze the knees in towards you. Last set. Roll up onto your shoulders. And then up into your boat. Use that momentum down. And up into your boat. 3 more. Rolling, lifting, one more time, really round the back, lifting, and into your boat. Again, last time lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. Inhale. Back into towards you. Give yourself a little help. And instead of our yoga bicycles, we'll end with our legs just send the feet to the sky. Hands underneath the lower back if you like. Beside you, or again, over to the ears. Also the option to feel as you go to the off the mat, lower the right leg. To the back, still pressing to the earth. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Soften the belly, just a little sway from side to side. Both knees fall towards the right side of your mat. Head's gonna look towards the left. So we're in our double leg twist here. The legs are just heavy. You can use your right hand to weigh down the top leg. You can also straighten out that top leg if that feels good for you. Try to keep the left shoulder down. We're gonna stay for 3 breaths here. Just letting the breath massage the abdominals and starting to warm up and open up the lower back and that left hip. Okay, bring the knees back in towards the chest. Preparing to move to the other side. I'm just shifting, rocking both knees to the left. Right? Nice and close towards you. We want that nice kind of squeeze into the belly. Again, you can weigh down that top leg. You can straighten out that top leg if that works for you. We're looking to the right side. Let the bottom leg, that left leg, relax towards the mat. Breathe right here. Scoop. Okay, we're gonna rock and roll our way up, around, and into our table. Scoop. Backing up here. Pockets are out. Why do I have pockets? I don't know. Okay, cat and cow, inhale. With the belly relaxed. Exhale, press into the earth. Round the shoulders, tap the bum. Back and forth. Close your eyes. Thinking, practice movement. Yeah, this is practice for life, right? Breathing through movement throughout your day. Trying to avoid holding the breath, just letting the breath flow. And we're back. Neutral table. Send your right leg out behind you. I'm going to do something maybe. Floating the leg up off the mat. Okay, we're going to tap the toes. Let the leg bounce up. And then tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg lifted. Bend at the knee. Press to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the foot over to the left as far as you can reach. Bring the toes down. Lift over your left shoulder. Okay, let's slide that right knee back underneath. Cat and cow. And then we're moving over to the left side. So nice, strong, neutral table. Send the left leg out. Toes are pointed down. Tap the toes, let the leg lift. Okay, and then tapping. 10, lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend at the knee. Foot towards the sky, pressing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The leg sweeps over towards the right side of your mat. Look over your right shoulder. Pause there. Okay, let's bring that left knee back beneath us. Open your knees a little wider. Sit back into your child's pose. Let your hands slide away from you. So we're just going to come into our variation in our cat and cow. You're going to roll up. Inhale into your cow. Okay, as you exhale, round into your cat and press to sit back into your child pose. 2 more, just like that. Roll up. Inhale. And exhale, round. And press into the hands to sit back towards the heels. 1 more time. Moving with your breath. Your inhale lifts you. Arriving in your cow. And your exhale. Press into the mat. Sitting back into your child's pose. Tuck your toes under. Let's lift the knees and come up into our downward facing dog. Give your hips a little wiggle. Head a little nod. See how everything's feeling here today. Beautiful. Find stillness in your down dog. Okay, so we're going to look to the top of our mat. Okay, and we're going to come into mountain climbers. But we're going to, you have some choices here. You can keep the hips high, bring the knee in towards the chin, and then switch, keeping the hips high. You can keep yourself lower into your plank. Same idea, bring the knee underneath, and then switch. Okay, so, or anywhere in between, right? So we're looking to do 10. Okay, make sure you're not squeezing the jaw. Okay, so when you're ready, bring the right knee in, and then we're gonna switch to the left. So that's 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. press up. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come down, child's pose, just like we were doing. Open the knees, press the mat away from you, sit towards your heels. The head hanging forward or resting forward here. Now, if your elbows can come down, right, your reverse prayer pose, bring your palms together at the back of the head here. Okay, so we're going to come back up into our table, but we're going to stay on our forearms for this next set. So elbows beneath the shoulders. Okay, we'll start with your knees under the hips. It's the same set we just did. So send your right leg out, toes point down, tap the toes and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend at the knee, press up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep the leg to the left. Look over your left shoulder here. Round your back slightly. Bring that right knee back beneath you from the elbows. Pat the cow. And then we're moving over to the left side. Send your left leg out, toes are down, and then bounce the leg up. Tapping for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend at the knee. Press the foot to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the leg all the way over to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Perfect. Bring that leg back out behind you. Bring the knee underneath. Sit back, close child's pose now. So the legs are together, round the back. Your hands are reaching way out in front of you. Press to your fingertips. So the hands and the arms are lifted, but the fingertips are pressing into the mat here. Okay, let's bring the palms down. Let's tuck the toes under, lift back up into your downward facing dog. Give your hips a little wiggle. Maybe rock the tailbone. Okay, and our last set of mountain climbers. So again, choosing what feels right for you. Staying high in your down dog, okay, or shifting into your high plank. Okay, we start with the left knee towards you, and then switch to the right. For 1, switch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press up. Downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat. We're going to step the right foot forward. Bring the left knee down. Okay? Inhale, the right arm up towards the sky. Pause right there. Softening the hips towards the mat. Keeping your right knee on top of your heel. As you unwind, hands to the earth, let your head hang forward. 2 breaths right there. Okay, we're gonna lift up the left knee up behind us and press back, downward facing dog. Let's move to the left side. Look forward, step the left foot up to the left hand, bring your right knee down. Inhale, rotating here, breathe. Bring the hand down towards the earth. Let your head hang towards the mat. Deep breath in. Oh, letting go, exhale. When you're ready to move, lift the back knee, press back, downward facing dog. Look at your feet as you walk forward, stepping up towards the top of your mat. Breathing into your flat back as you arrive. And exhale, pausing in your forward fold. Just letting the head hang, the shoulders hang, the hips are high. Again, inhale to your flat back. And exhale to your forward fold. Let's rise up. Press the mat away from you. Inhale towards the sky. As you exhale, fold right away down towards the earth. Inhale to a flat back. As you exhale, the left leg is going to reach to the back of the mat. Bring the left knee down. So we're going to do the same twist, right arm to the sky. If you would like a variation, come up, hands onto the thigh. Okay, you can stay here. You can do hands at the heart. You can bring your left elbow to the right knee. Okay, you can also press into the palms, rotating the torso so the hands are at heart center here. Okay, we're gonna unwind. Coming back down to the mat, stepping forward. Lift the back knee, squeeze as you step up. Breathe in, flat back. We're gonna switch sides right away. Step the right foot back. Bring the right knee down. Again, you can do the same twist we've been doing. You can come up a little higher, hands on the thighs, hands at the heart, or twisting. Bring the elbow just to the outside edge of that left knee. Press into the hands, bring the hands to heart center, looking up past your elbow here. Then we breathe. Use your exhale to unwind. Again, press into the mat, step forward, up into your flat back. Breathe in. And exhale, fold towards the earth. Rise up. Sweep the arms up, overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale towards the sky. And exhale, fold, bow towards the earth. Inhale to a flat back. As you exhale, walk, hop, or step into your high plank, lowering towards the mat. Breathe into your cobra choice. And exhale, shifting back, making your way up and into your downward facing dog. Look at your feet, watch your feet step forward. And when you arrive, breathe into your flat back. And exhale, bow, surrender towards the earth. Let's come up through our chair pose. Utkatasana, bend the knees, sitting back into your little chair, sweeping the arms up alongside the ears. Press into the feet, arriving up in your mountain pose. Surya Namaskar B. Chair pose to start. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, fold, bow towards the earth. Inhale to your flat back. As you exhale, walk, hop, or step to your plank, right? From the toes or the knees, we lower. Your choice of cobra, breathe in. And exhale, shifting back and lifting into your downward facing dog. Warrior one on the right side. Think of those mountain climbers. Squeeze the knee underneath you. Plant the foot down. Use an inhale to lift into your warrior one. Use your exhale to come back down. Again, plank. Lowering. Cobra as you inhale. And exhale, shifting back. Downward facing dog. Warrior one on the left side. Step the left foot forward. Get that right heel planted. Inhale, arms towards the sky. And exhale, fold. Bow towards the earth. Move into your flow, your plank, your baby cobra or your full cobra. And exhale, unwind. We're back up into our downward facing dog. And we're gonna make our way forward. So again, watch your feet. Just move forward here. Just become aware of what's going on underneath you as you're coming forward. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale to your forward fold. Chair pose on the way up. Sitting into your tiny chair. Lifting the arms. Pause in your tiny chair. Now, if you want, lift your heels. Fierce pose. Press into the balls of the feet. Press the heels back down. Let's stand up. Nice and tall at the top of our mat. Both feet grounded towards the earth. Close your eyes. Feel length from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Then we come back to that same breath we had in our Shavasana. Long breath in. Long exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Press into your right foot. Floating the left foot up off the mat. Balancing, we're gonna go into, I'm gonna face you. We're gonna go into our eagle from here. So you can cross the legs so that the toe is on the floor. You can cross the legs so that the thighs are being squeezed together. You maybe can tuck your toes behind your right calf. I cannot do that today. We're gonna sit a little deeper. Hands can stay, or we can add the arms. Fingers out, right under left. Hold the shoulders, send the arms out or palms together. Breathe. Like your Utkatasana, tailbones pointed down. Relax your jaw. When you're ready, unwind. Bring the left foot down. Tip elbows to the sky. Exhale, fold towards the earth. Give your head a little nod. We're gonna roll ourselves up from here. Start with the tailbone and stack your way back up, standing nice and tall. Okay, shifting your energy to the left foot, pulling the right knee up towards you. So eagle on the opposite side. Again, you have choices: supported, thighs together, toes floating, or tucking behind your left calf. You can add the arms, left under right, pull the shoulders, hands out or palms together. Maybe sit a little deeper. Keep squeezing the thighs here. Breathe. You're just looking past your wrists into the future. When you're ready to unwind, bring the right foot down, tip elbows to the sky. And exhale, swan dive into your forward fold. Give your head a little nod. Just dangle here for a moment. You can even grab your elbows, of course. Okay, from our forward fold, we're going to come up through our chair pose. Bend the knees. Again, back into our Utkatasana. Staying just as we were with the arms overhead, hands at heart center, or bring the left elbow to the right knee. Now you can just kind of tap it. You might be able to get the elbow just to the outside of the knee. Same idea, press into the hands, bring your hands to heart center, so we're twisting. Okay, let's release, back to center, forward fold. From here, roll yourself up. Back into your mountain pose. Okay, moving back into your Utkatasana, sitting into your tiny little chair, sweeping the arms overhead. Here's a great place to be, or hands at heart, or right elbow to the left knee. Bring the hips down, right? Or to the outside of the knee. Press, bring your hands to heart, so we're facing the left side of our mat. And breathe. So you're ready to unwind, rotating back to center, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, exhale to your forward fold. Again, inhale to your flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Roll yourself back up, standing up nice and tall. Right, so we're at the top of our mat. Inhale towards the sky. As we exhale, hands to your hips. Step the right foot back. We're gonna pause in our high lunge here. So come up onto the ball of the foot. You can look here or here. I can't do both. Bend that front knee. Okay? Try as best you can to keep the right leg straight. We're just firing up that back leg, firing up that left leg. Okay? Bring your arms up, elbows together, palms together, pulsing up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big movement with the arms. Sweep them all the way overhead. As you exhale, warrior 2. Bring that back foot down. Your reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg, reach to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to rotate our triangle. So the right hand comes down to the thigh, shin, the block or the floor, left arm to the sky. Beautiful. As we unwind, moving into our half moon. So soften the knees, take your left hand out in front of your left foot. See if your right foot will float. And you can stay right there. You can see if you can press the right foot to the wall behind you, or even start to stack one hip on top of the other. Your weight, your shoulders above your wrist, your right hand to your hip or to the sky. And then let's unwind, coming back to the top of our mat. Inhale to your flat back, and exhale, bow towards the earth. Again, flat back, work with the breath. Inhale, and exhale, fold. One more time, just like that. Gentle wave, creating length, creating movement. Exhale, forward fold. Roll yourself up, coming all the way back up, standing nice and tall. Inhale those arms up overhead, and exhale, hands to the hips. We're gonna step the left foot back, coming into our high lunge here. So really kind of wiggle that foot back, and then come up onto the ball of the left foot. Now your heel might just be slightly lifted. If you can, try to get your heel a little higher, right? Really firing up that left leg. Hands to your hips, facing forward. Staying there, or bring your arms together in front of you, pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Windmill open, warrior 2. Reverse triangle, straighten the leg, reach to the sky. Windmill into your rotated triangle. So the left hand to the thigh, shin, block or the floor. Right arm overhead here. Okay, from here, your half moon. So soften the knees, take your right hand way out in front of this right foot. See if your left toes float, right? And you can stay in this kind of tripod with both hands down, lifting and pressing the left foot to the back wall, maybe rotating the hips, maybe adding the left arm. When you're ready to unwind, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. And exhale into your Malasana. So wiggle the feet apart and let's lower down into our squat. Right hand to the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Full breath. And then switch. Left hand to the floor. Inhale, right arm to the sky. So my left arm's kind of holding that left knee nice and open. And then we're unwinding and we're sitting back onto our mat, onto our tush. Bring your feet together. We're in our butterfly. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round. Okay, so the hips are rocking, but let's focus on the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulders back. Round the shoulders forward. And just, you know, the tailbone will follow whatever the chin is doing, but let's focus on those shoulders. 2 more. Last one. All right. Sitting up nice and tall. Start to tip into your forward fold. Now you can stay, or imagine your head is heavy. Well, it is heavy. And it's kind of pulling you towards the feet. So you're going to round the back in this one. So the forehead's kind of aiming towards the feet. You're just kind of curling, right? We're not aiming forward. We're curling forward. Then take a deep breath in. Notice where you feel this in the upper back, in the lower back. Try to relax the thighs. 2 more breaths here. All right. Lift the chin. Let's come all the way back up. We're going to send our feet out. So they're just, the heels are on the edges of our mat. Okay. We're going to inhale towards the sky. Just take 1 long exhale. Nothing fancy. Just reach forward on your exhale. And then roll yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. So we're going to work the abdominals here, your hip flexors as well. Okay, your hands are going to press into the mat. Now, if you do have a block, I don't have a block handy, but I have a, don't ask me why, I have a puck handy. You can set something in the middle of the mat. This is just a build challenge, but if you don't have anything, just imagine something's in the middle of your mat. You're going to press into your hands. Okay, we're going to lift the right leg, tap across the center of the mat, bring the right leg back. Okay, and then the left leg's going to lift, tap across, lift, and bring it back. Okay, we're going to do 4 more. Right leg across, and then left leg across. Okay, so the goal is to not sit too far back, right? The hands are helping us sit forward. Right leg across, and the left leg across. Right leg across. Take your time. You don't have to go at my speed. You may be going much faster. Left leg across. And slouching. Let's sit up taller. Right leg. Left leg. Last one. Right leg across. And left leg across. Beautiful. Bring the feet back in together. Not as close as possible. Keep them slightly away from you. Find your forward fold here. So we're looking to release a little bit more of the thighs, and of course deep into the glute here. Getting a nice squeeze in the front of the hips. Okay, if you're holding your feet, think about kind of opening them like a book in front of you. Okay, if you're down by the shins, rest your elbows into the shins to encourage a deeper release. 3 breaths right there. What can you let go of on your exhale? Use your inhale to rise back up. So we're going to do it again. Again, if you had something like a block, you can rotate it. I actually have a block. Do over here. You can rotate it to make it more of a challenge, right? Adding height. I don't think I can do that, but we're going to try. Right? So again, heels are on the edges of the mat. We've got something, whether it be kind of a point of focus or something material in front of us. Okay? Belly towards you. Think Navasana. Right? Press into the fingertips. Okay? Squeeze and lift. Tapping across with the right. And then tapping across with the left. Okay? And then back to the right. And back to the left. So that's 2. We're going to try to do 5 in total. The right leg and the left leg. Right leg and the left leg. You got this? And the right leg. Feel my thighs firing up here. And the left leg. We got 1 more. Again, lower the height, right? If you've added something that's too high. Left leg across. Beautiful. Pull the feet towards you. Again, keep your feet slightly away from you, sit up tall, you rest forward. 3 breaths here. Okay, and then we'll just work a little further into releasing those thighs. Okay, use your inhale to lift you up. Okay, we're gonna come around, sweep the legs around behind you, coming into our hero, or a variation of our hero. So I'm just gonna give you all of the kind of choices I know of, right? Feet together, knees apart, feet together, sitting towards your heels, okay? You can even add a block between the feet, so you're actually sitting on the block instead, or books, whatever you have. Okay, next variation, the thighs are together, we're sitting towards the heels. Okay, next variation, if you have a block or a pillow, under the tailbone, under the bum, the feet are wider than your hips, so they're out to the side, and we're sitting here. Or take the block away, sit right down onto the floor. You just want to make sure the knees are happy with whatever choice we've arrived with, okay? We want to make sure the knees stay down, the shins stay down. If we feel ourselves kind of lifting or pulling, maybe we want to make a different choice so that that stays grounded. Okay, this can be enough of a stretch for some of us. We're just like, happy, leave me alone, stay here. For others, you might want to lean back. Okay, again, knees are down. Try not to let them lift. You can look to the sky. You can even press and lift the hips if that feels good. Okay, kind of like a camel variation here. Okay, whenever one feels right for you, we're going to take 2 more breaths. All right, let's come up. Okay, coming off of our block, we're going to come right into our pigeon. Slide the right knee to the right wrist, settling down into your pigeon. So we're nice and tall. Okay, now again, be mindful. If this isn't feeling right on the right side, bring your left leg up beside you instead of having extended. Rest forward. Deep breath in, long exhale. Okay, if you have a pillow or a block, right, the forehead, it's nice to rest the head on something. The neck gets a bit of a break here. Adjust your foot closer or farther from you so that you're getting the stretch that feels right for you. But just be mindful that your right cheek isn't coming down to the mat. We want to stay kind of squared forward with the hips. Stay for a couple more breaths right here. Use your inhale to wiggle free tension that may have kind of wedged itself into this right side.
In this silence, hear what can't be heard. In this silence,
Stay longer, right? If this is working for you, you want to be here longer by all means. Okay, if you're ready to move with me, now we're just going to come up, we're going to sit to the right. Okay, you're going to rotate so that left leg is pointed, or the toes are pointed up. Okay, we're going to face the left leg, and we're going to bow towards the left leg. You can even walk your hands towards that left foot or grab onto the left foot. Try to relax your left knee here.
If I could let this go, if I could let this, if only I could let this go.
Okay, lift your chin. Let's make our way up. Okay, we're just gonna walk around to the top of our mat, back up onto our knees. We're back into our table, cat and cow here. Okay, and then we're moving into our pigeon on the left side. Slide the left knee to the left wrist. Shimmy that right leg back if need be. Okay, and again, if you have a block, tuck it under that left cheek. Just, maybe don't need the support, but it's so great to know that that left cheek's not sinking. We're gonna keep the intensity of the stretch for yourself. Rest forward here. Find gravity, right? Let gravity pull you forward. just let the weight of your body gently ease you into this release of your left hip. Breath in, kind of fighting gravity. Exhale, surrendering into it.
If I open my heart wider than the ocean.
You should be happy. Remember to keep your left foot closer to you. If your left knee is not happy, adjust the foot or bring your right knee out to the side. So the block won't be here, but the right knee will slide up beside you here.
I wanna let this go.
Open my heart wider than the ocean. Will I be part? Could I be part of
One more breath right here. Okay. If this is ticking all the boxes and you'd like to stay, stay. Be here. Okay. You know where to find me. Okay. We're gonna lift ourselves up, roll to the left so the right leg is extended. Okay. We're gonna reach the arms to the sky, face that right leg, and then reaching across. So it's a really nice stretch on the opposite side, right? Down that lower back, that left side, but also up and down the back of this right leg. Be right here. There's nowhere else to be but right here. Relax your right knee.
Show me your heart, endlessly create.
Alright, you're gonna inhale, rock hands up.
Show me your
And I'm just gonna swing my feet around out in front of me, into line, stop, pose here. Sitting nice and tall, fingertips crawling forward. Just like we did in our butterfly, find your forward fold where you feel a stretch. Let your head curl you forward. So kind of the forehead towards the knees. Let yourself round forward here. Breathe big, kind of inhale and exhale right there. Let the shoulders sink heavy. Lift your chin. Let's roll our way back up. So instead of our boat, we're gonna do one more core exercise here. And I'm saying this not knowing if I can even do it because I haven't done it in so long. So your hands are slightly behind you. Okay, we're gonna try to bring the palms down. Okay, your feet are just your knees are gonna bend slightly. So bring your feet in towards you. Actually, our palms wanna be forward. What am I thinking? In front of the hips, not behind. Okay, we're gonna press into the mat. We're gonna try to lift our bum and swing our tailbone out behind us. So the heels will stay down. I'm gonna do it instead of say it. Okay, we're gonna press, like a push-up, lift up, lift the bum, and then come back down. I am skimming the earth, is what is happening for me. Hands, again, slightly in front of you, right? Bend the elbows, press, squeeze to lift up, swing the bum out, bring the bum back down. We're gonna do one more. Blocks would be great, right? Press into the earth, squeeze, lift up, straighten the legs, bring the bum back down, and let's unwind, rolling back to the mat. It's gonna help us eventually with our kind of step throughs or step forwards, moving from down dog into forward fold, that kind of thing. So hopefully that made sense to you. It's really hard for me. You probably nailed it. All right, back and forth with the knees. We're gonna do our single leg twist. Bring the right knee in, guide it over towards the left. This week I've been pressing the knee, right? Holding the right shoulder, pressing with my left hand. So the arms are active in your twist. You can look to the right if you'd like. Breathe here. So I'm adding just, I'm not twisting farther. I'm not kind of trying to bring the leg down. I'm staying right in my twist here with the shoulder down. I'm just pressing the side of the knee here. Okay, let's release our grip. Bring both knees into the chest as we switch sides. So left knee in, twisting to the right. Again, I'm pressing the palm into the side. I'm using my left fingertips just to ensure that the shoulder stays down. I'm not really pressing, it's just kind of the idea, holding that shoulder down, but I am pressing into this left knee. This arm is active, holding here. Again, Don't need to go farther into my twist, right? This is pulling, stretching closer towards my spine, okay? And the outer edge of my hip. Okay? Maybe something different for you, but variation is always great to get new parts of the body activated here. Let's come back to center. Bring both knees in towards you. Give yourself that little hug like we started with. So the hands are just heavy, they're not squeezing. Let your breath bounce the knees away from you. Let the knees fall back in towards you. Right. Into our Shavasana. Now, I'm going to suggest if you have something nearby, like a pillow or, I don't know, one block's probably not enough. We're just going to tuck something under our knees so that your knees have a little, one block is fine. Your knees have a little bit of a lift, helps to release the lower back down. Okay, arms out. Give your head a nod. Okay, any Shavasana. If you want your legs up the wall, butterfly, anything goes. Just a comfortable pose for you. Take a deep breath in where you've arrived. And let your exhale keep you right here. Feel the back melt towards the earth. Feel a gentle hum or vibration within, in your joints, in your muscles. And just lean into that feeling. Just kind of being, grateful for the movement our body is able to give us. The freedom freedom of movement our body is capable of. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Just close the computer. I'll see you next time. If you'd like to join me, creating some movement, rocking my head, wiggling my toes and my fingers. Just little movements. Slowly walk your feet in towards you. So if you had something under the knees, you're just kind of lifting the knees off of it. Give your knees a little rock from side to side. And then make your way over onto your right side. Your arm becomes a pillow. Your breath finds itself here. So open the mouth if that feels better. Into your seated position of choice. Closing the eyes. Feeling length from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Let's bring the hands together in front of us. Making a bowl with our palms and filling this bowl with everything we're grateful for. And then sealing in your gratitude, press your hands together. Bow your head
to